then why that happens is because, again, when you have a routine, a schedule, and then you shift that routine and now to new life routine. Most people can't jump on because they haven't learned how to master their day-to-day actions and their habits. So that's why it's another key important, back to what we talked about before, mastering your goals, mastering your schedules and all that. It's important to do that, because once everybody's life is going to shift, and reason people go from either healthy financially, healthy physically, healthy mentally, emotionally, is because always something triggers it, and it's usually a life event or a schedule change or something changes in life, and then you fall off the horse and you can no longer do that anymore. The same routine you had. So some people eliminate certain aspects of their life and they can't jump back on it. But it's important to learn how to master the craft of life shifts, and you can jump back on it a quick. How you set your schedule, and that's going to be my main point, because I think that's how valuable it is. For me, the biggest things, one is having the right influences and educating. So whatever your ears and your eyes are the windows to your soul, and the windows to your mind and your thoughts, and whatever you think, whatever you're hearing and watching, it creates your thoughts, literally.
100%.
And whatever you're thinking creates your ideas and your actions, and then your actions over time become habits, and then your habits dictate your destiny, your destination, where you're going to end up. So it's like, okay, do you people have control over their destination, where they're going to end up, where they're heading? I would answer that yes, 100%. Why? When you learn this equation that I just mentioned, you figure out, dang, so I am a product of my input. I am a product of what's going into my ears, into my eyes, and who's talking to me, who's influencing me, right. What am I watching, what am I listening to, everything. Everybody protects their kids. They don't let their kids watch certain things. They don't let their kids hang out with certain people. Why? Because they're going to be brainwashed. They're going to be trained to think a certain way and become something. So they're protective. But the funny thing is, as adults, we stop doing that. As adults, we think, we're good, we're mature, we don't do that. It's still the same effect. And we don't take care of ourselves in that way. And I think that's huge. Again, your input will dictate your final destination. So then watch what you're watching. Do a budget. Check where's my time? Where am I spending my time? I dare you guys to do this. Get a sheet of paper. Get a schedule. Put Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday this way. And then put 6 a.m., 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way through the whole day, all the way to 6 a.m. again. So 24 hours. Put it. And block out your times. On Mondays, I wake up at this time. Color that in a certain color. And then I go to work at this time, so that blocked out. And then in the evenings, I dare you to find out what you're doing. Market what you're currently doing. Do that throughout the whole week.
Eating potato chips.
Whatever the heck it is that you're doing. Market. What is equivalent to a budget in finances? So do it in finances as well. We can talk about that later. But in time right now, do that and create awareness as to what you're feeding your mind. What Netflix shows are you watching? Why are you watching them? What is it doing to your mind, to your thoughts? What are you thinking while you're watching these things? What music are you listening to? What is it doing in your brain while you're listening to this? Who are you talking to? Who are you hanging out? Who are your friends? What are they talking into you? And what thoughts are they creating based off the conversations they're having? Think about all of this and be like, is this helping me get closer to my goals, or is this causing me to be in the slump that I am today? And if that's the answer, then you need to shift things. Start changing things. Start adding additional things. Start influencing you in a proper way. Get around the right people who can teach you what influences to start getting around, and what to start listening to, what to start watching, and what to eliminate out of your life. And trust me and guarantee your life will start getting better. And again, back to the thing, I'm going to talk about this a lot, and you can talk about your thing. But like for me, that's why I think people who are plugged into churches, who are plugged into communities, that's why their mindset is in alignment a lot more, because they're constantly being fed, hope, faith, commitment, everything, just being good stewards of their life, stewards of everything, stewards of their finances. If you pay attention to all that that you're being taught, great things are going to happen in your life. But most people think that they can just wing it and go out and do it on their own. But what's happening, if you're not aware of what I just talked about right now, you're allowing society to influence you accidentally, because you have no control over what Netflix teaches you. You have no control over what music teaches you. You're just letting these things dictate your thoughts and dictate your actions and dictate your emotions and dictate your habits over time, and that ends up dictating your destination. And then people wonder why they are where they're at, why they feel the way they feel, and what's happening. It's the answer is that equation I just told you. Dictate your freaking input. Change that. Figure it out. What am I doing? And change it in a positive, good way, and watch what happens in your life. Watch the destination starts improving. You start getting better, and then you're going to be shocked. And then all of a sudden, things start getting better. So change it. That's the key to life success, to moving forward. And I figured that out myself, and I'm not perfect, but at least I'm aware. And I want you guys to become aware of that, because once you become aware of that, your entire life starts to shift, bro. It does. It just changes completely.